What's up, everybody? Ben here. Got a new car added to our stable here. So this is a 2010 Corvette Z06. This is the C6 generation Corvette, and this particular model, the Z06, is I think my favorite of the C6s. I've never really liked the base model C6 Corvettes because they were narrower and they just didn't look real sporty in my opinion. But when they came out with the Z06, which was quick, it's wider and it's got more, of course, higher performance and things like that. But the looks of it, especially from the behind, the rear fenders and stuff, that extra width, I thought was really cool. So that same body style carried over to a couple of other models later on in the C6. But anyways, the Z06 is just kind of a special car to me in the 6th gen Corvettes. So also something that's cool about this car, they made the LS7 engine specifically for this car, and that was the same engine that was in my white 2015 Camaro Z28 that I sold about 6 months ago. I traded it in on a truck, but it's the same engine. So I kind of missed that big bore, just big naturally aspirated engine that really felt like it wanted to rev. I mean, it wasn't a slow revving motor. So I just really liked it. And this has the same engine, and it drives very, very similar to that Z28 did. And I really like it. All Z06s are manual transmissions, so this is at least for this generation, the C6 Corvettes. So it is a 6-speed manual with LS7. Reminds me a whole lot like that Z28 that I'm missing so much. But this is the first Corvette that I've ever owned. That's kind of unusual because I'm obviously a car guy and obviously a GM guy. I've had lots of Camaros and stuff, but I've kind of held out on getting Corvettes on purpose. I just felt like I needed something to look forward to. I guess I don't know. I just didn't want to get the newest, biggest, baddest Corvette just right out of the gate as my first real sports car. And I really like Camaros. But Corvettes, they're only 2-seaters. There's no back seat, and I've had small children up until recently. Now they're teenagers and they drive their own and stuff. So I've always kind of felt like I needed back seats and trunk space and blah blah blah. So, anyways, I'm diving into Corvette world, and I wanted a C6 Z06 to be my first one. And this one came up for sale locally. It's got pretty low mileage. I think like 16,000 miles. And like I say, it's a 2010, and a 2010 model in the C6s was pretty desirable because they made a lot of updates. The previous year models, both the base model Corvettes and the Z06 Corvettes, had some not really flaws, but just some things that were upgraded. I think in 2009 is whenever they made most of those changes, but different things have been updated. And one of the reasons is because the ZR1, the King Corvette, came out in 2009 for the 6th gen Corvettes. And so this model, the Z06, got a lot of hand-me-downs from the ZR1. So that was cool. The one thing in particular is the dry sump oil system is updated, and it's a larger capacity. I'm sure there's other changes as well, but then also the drivetrain. So there's like newer transmissions or better transmissions, stronger rear axles and things like that I don't know this, but I think they were developed for the ZR1, and they just went ahead and started putting them in the Z06 also, instead of making Z06 specific axles, ZR1 specific axles, and base model specific axles, or whatever. So anyways, this benefited from a lot of those models, or a lot of those updates that were in other models. So here it is, bright red, chrome wheels, kind of in my opinion, a classic Corvette look. I usually don't like chrome on anything, and especially not sports cars. I think chrome is it's just not my choice. But I love polished aluminum, so I might consider swapping these out. But this thing's all stock, other than the tinted windows, and there is also kind of a known issue, I think, on the LS7 that they're there's kind of a known issue on the LS7 that is highly recommended to have fixed or changed. And as far as I know, this one has not had that repair or that change. It's in the heads. The valve train has, I've researched it some. I don't know all the details about it, but whatever. I might do that, update the heads. And if I'm updating the heads, it's pretty obvious that while you're in there to go ahead and do some other bolt-ons like full exhaust headers and the intake. And in my opinion, if you got the heads off, you might as well do a cam. So you can see how it snowballs real quick. If I do decide to dig into it, then I'm gonna probably build a naturally aspirated hot rod out of it. Otherwise, if I don't feel like the problem is that bad, or if I'm not gonna, race the car, then I might just leave it 100% bone stock, because I think they're worth more if you leave them alone. And I think they're more desirable if they have low miles and they haven't been molested. So as much as I love cool aftermarket race car stuff, I want to respect a good, clean OEM vehicle. So it's kind of fun, but at the same time, it feels old. It is a 2010. It's the oldest of the vehicles that I have now that are, my performance type vehicles. This one does have a few upgrades, like those seats with the two-tone, the dash with the leather stitching. Some of those things are options, I guess. So, but let me know in the comments if you think I should leave it alone, or if you think I should do some sort of a build on it, probably naturally aspirated. I don't think I would boost this engine. There's no reason to, in my opinion. And if you think that there's a particular type of head or cam or something that I should get, let me know in the comments. Here's a cold start. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. Let me know what you think I should do with it. I'm not gonna lie, these socks are pretty comfortable.
Everything is so slow to touch.
That's where it's at. Good.
Here you go. You officially get it?
There you go. There you go. Now do like the splits backwards.